In a forgotten valley where the stars linger low, there lies a garden that awakens only when the world falls utterly silent, a place known as the blooming hour. They say, if you listen closely, you can hear the flowers breathe, exhaling light instead of air, whispering lullabies into the velvet dark. Tonight, you've wandered far from noise and thought, guided by a single drifting lantern and the sound of your own heartbeat. Every step feels lighter, softer, as though the ground itself exhales relief beneath your feet. The air hums with unseen music. A breeze carries a scent, part moonlight, part memory, and you realize this isn't just a garden. It's a threshold between waking and dream. You pause at a stone archway. Ivy glimmers faintly, as if threaded with starlight. Beyond it, shadows breathe like waves. With a quiet breath, you step through, and the world exhales light. Thousands of midnight blossoms shimmer open in slow unison. The petals glisten like glass, each one catching the reflection of constellations above entire galaxies, resting in fragile blooms. You kneel, touch one petal. It's cool as moonlight, warm as hope. It pulses once, as though greeting you back. Somewhere deeper in the garden, a faint chime echoes not from metal, but from air itself, like the sound of thought taking form. The air grows thicker, filled with floating lights, tiny firefly-like orbs drifting between petals, illuminating your path forward. A voice, soft as water, ripples in your mind. Welcome, dream traveler. The night has been waiting for you. You don't answer aloud, only close your eyes, feeling the peace settle deeper into your chest, a slow surrender. The garden hums again, a chorus of life without words, all tuned to the same heartbeat you carry inside. As you walk deeper, time melts. Minutes stretch like silver threads. Every breath becomes part of the night's melody. The lantern dims not from exhaustion, but because it's no longer needed. The flowers have taken its place, guiding your way. A tranquil lake appears ahead, mirror still, reflecting the moon's calm face, and in its ripples, the flowers seem to float into stars. You sit by the water's edge. The air cools against your skin. The world feels vast, quiet, alive, and deeply kind. You breathe in the scent of the midnight blooms, slows your pulse, grounding you in a calm beyond thought. As you exhale, you whisper to yourself, I am safe here, I belong here. And the entire garden seems to whisper back. The lake's surface trembles not from wind, but from a soft vibration in the air, like the earth itself inhaling light. From beneath the water, orbs of pale gold rise slowly, blooming into luminous flowers that float across the mirror surface. They open in silence, petals unfurling like sighs, releasing faint trails of silver mist that drift into the sky. You can almost feel them breathing in, out like synchronized hearts made of light. Each pulse seems to steady your own. Far above, the constellations begin to shift stars, rearranging into soft patterns that echo the shapes of the flowers below. A hush spreads through the valley. You close your eyes. The world feels like one slow exhale, ancient, gentle, infinite. Soft whispers begin to drift through the air, not in words, but in tones, like the night itself is humming a lullaby. The blooms lean toward one another, touching edges, sharing their light, like friends holding hands in the dark. A faint breeze brushes against your cheek, carrying warmth, peace, and the scent of rain on ancient stone. You take a deep breath. The fragrance fills you, jasmine, honey, moonlit air. It settles in your chest like a promise. Somewhere, the voice returns gentle, melodic. The flowers bloom not for sight, but for stillness. You understand. These flowers aren't meant to be admired, they're meant to be felt, to remind hearts how to rest. The petals around your feet begin to rise, weightless, floating in slow spirals around you, like snow made of stars. Every breath you take seems to lift them higher. The entire garden breathes with you one calm, unified rhythm. You exhale, and the petals dissolve into stardust, drifting toward the moon, leaving trails like golden smoke. In that moment, everything disappears: sound, form, thought. Only stillness remains, deep as midnight, kind as silence. A single flower remains before you. Its petals open once more, revealing a faint glow that pulses like a heartbeat. You lean closer, and in that light, you see your reflection, peaceful, unburdened, finally at rest. The voice whispers one last time, "Now, let the night bloom within you," and everything around turns to luminous breath. You smile faintly, your mind weightless. The story fades into rhythm, your thoughts dissolve into stars. The air thickens with silver mist, soft and glowing. The edges of the world blur, as though painted with moonlight. You take one slow breath in and out. With each exhale, petals drift upward, swirling like galaxies around your shoulders. A soft hum rises from beneath your feet. Not sound, but vibration, a frequency older than memory, older than dreams. You take another breath. The garden dissolves into constellations. The stars rearrange themselves into a glowing path. You step forward, weightless. The air becomes liquid light. Every motion leaves behind ripples of gold and silver. Somewhere far away, you hear laughter, the kind that feels like sunlight through water, the sound of forgotten joy. You realize you are not walking alone. Shadows of light drift beside you, memories, kindnesses, people you once loved. They don't speak, but you can feel their warmth, forgiveness, peace, and the wordless message: you are safe now. The sky ahead folds open like fabric, revealing a glowing meadow made entirely of drifting petals and stars. Each step makes soft sound, like rain falling in reverse. Every droplet rising upward, carrying tiny sparks of calm. You lie down upon the floating meadow. The petals cradle you as though remembering who you are beneath the noise. The stars pulse once more, syncing with your breath. The rhythm of sleep and starlight merges into one slow heartbeat. You are drifting now between worlds, between thoughts. The garden hums a final lullaby through the silver air. The hum softens to a whisper. Let go now. You've reached the dream. Your body feels lighter than air. Your thoughts dissolve into glittering dust. You are neither here nor gone, just resting. Each breath deepens your calm. Each exhale takes you further inward to the place where silence becomes song. The dream wraps around you like silk, warm, weightless, endless. A final voice lingers. The night blooms not once, but forever, wherever peace takes root. You smile within sleep, floating deeper into starlit warmth. No past, no worry, only stillness, infinite and kind. The music fades into the pulse of your heartbeat. The story fades into rest. The dream begins. The garden fades behind your eyes, replaced by a vast sky filled with drifting petals and quiet, glowing stars. The air is velvet, soft against your skin. The night hums gently, wrapping you in the hush of everything at peace. You are safe here. You are enough. Every breath fills your heart with calm. Every exhale releases what no longer belongs. The petals around you begin to dissolve into warm light, one by one, until all that remains is peace. Your heartbeat slows, syncing with the rhythm of the universe, steady, kind, timeless. Every thought that once shouted now speaks in whispers, then fades. The quiet is not empty, it is full of peace. You have come far tonight through bloom and breath, through silence and stillness, and now you rest. Let the stars watch over you. Let the moon guard your rest. Let the night carry your dreams safely home. I am calm. I am safe. I am where I belong. My mind releases what it cannot hold. My heart opens to rest. The night is kind. My body knows peace. My soul remembers home. The world exhales with you. You are not separate from it. You are it. Light, stillness, calm. From all of us here at CalmCraft Stories, good night. May your dreams be kind, your sleep be deep, and your heart wake rested.